Another beautiful morning over here at the industrial district. Today, we're going to be trying to figure out this. We might even... Oop. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, I think we'll finish this off today. I went over and got a whole heap of glass and a bit of dye from Alicia's dye shop. So, here we go. A box here. Look at all this white stained glass here. Alright, I should be able to finish all that off hopefully and stop these guys from getting out. And yeah, so I think we will crack on with that. But before that, g'day again. Sorry for the start, but I am Handy Sandy. This is the Nomad Coast, and we are currently in my industrial district. And yeah, what we'll do today, so yeah, we've got a bit of a scope of our little jobs we need to finish off over here. I'm going to finish off this glass on the slime farm here to stop mobs from getting out and all that, and make it look tidier, make it look nicer. I want to have a look at just sort of getting my head wrapped around of what jobs or what farms really we need to do, and what farms we have, and just have an idea of what what's the next sort of job we need. I know I've got a few things I need to do or want to do around here, make my life a lot easier. But in this area, I'm gonna make a farm jobs board thing, and yeah, just sort of see what else I need to do here. We'll go for a quick tour. A few of the people have been on holidays. I will. So you know, there's not a whole lot of other people that have been on, but Leash has finished off her what she'd finished. It was a squid farm, or it's a black dye farm essentially. So we'll race over there, have a look at that. I've been messing around in the nether mainly. Pretty much this whole week I've been in the nether. I've made a few improvements to my gold farm, and a few and a piglin trading hall essentially. So yeah, I'll show that off. I'll show you what's happened there, and we might also head over to where the Sandylands place is, because we need to pick up some wither skulls. We get some wither skulls. We will. Is that he's invisible? Can you see that? That's it. We're gonna have to get him. Wait, where'd he go? Come here. Aha! Gotcha. Wow, that's cool. An invisible spider. That's crazy. Where was I? Okay, we'll have to head over to Sandylands' place. We'll have to get some wither skeleton heads off him, because we need to make a wither farm. So, our plan eventually. So Sandylands, or Damo, who is my brother. He's my brother. He plays Minecraft with me usually on weekends, not during the week. But yeah, he will. He's looking at making a wither skeleton farm to make beacons. His end goal is to make beacons, and easier for him mining and his whole dwarven subculture. But what we need to do, we need to help him out there. We need to make a wither rose farm, and in order to make that, we'll need to make a little catchment area for a wither, or what is it? Wither boss, wither. Well, I'm not sure exactly what they're called, but we need to make one of them. Have them kill some Endermen, and I will eventually go through that with you guys and show you what I was doing, or what I have done. And yeah, that'll take me most of this week, I think. So yeah, I'll have to sort of give you updates through the week, hopefully, as well as the tour. So yeah, we will crack on with this, and then I'll show you around the tour. Yeah, all right, let's go on.
Jack it up. Jack it up.
Alright, and we're back. So we've finished this off. The slime farm is complete. I don't think there's anything else that I needed to do to this, but I used, what's that, 18, 19, 20, 23 and a little bit stacks of white stained glass to finish off, you know, 3/4 of this thing. So, yeah, that, you know, took 20 minutes. I've just been putting it off, really. Just trying to procrastinate, looking at this every time I come over and be like, oh, I'll do it next time. The longest time, obviously, was getting the glass and setting it all up. But, yeah, so now, yeah, I just want to come up here. I'm going to set this up here. This is going to be my jobs board, my goals list for my farms and stuff to make my life easier. Yeah, so I really, I'm going to set that up now. I'm going to do that, and I'll quickly, with that, got a couple of redstone lamps and item frames and whatnot, and I'll get back to you with this. Alright, so this is the start of our jobs board, or our goals list, I guess you could call it. So, yeah, I'm going to throw in a couple of items, so like, make sure there's nothing. I should go sleep. I haven't got a bed. Anyway, I'm going to put a couple of my farms along the top. So I'll have like the iron farm, gold farm, cow farm, like meat or whatever, chicken farm, sort of the basic sort of, well, it's good to have at the start. You know, we'd been knocked over a fair few jobs before I even started recording. So, yeah, the first week or two of the server being up. So I had the iron farm. I had the. Did I have the gold? Oh no, had the iron farm. Had the cow farm. Had chicken farm. Yeah, and a couple other different farms. I'll have to double check. But we had a whole heap of farms here, and then got some other farms of ideas that I want, so I'll have them all set up like this, and then I will I'll then light them up once I've built them, and I will show you that shortly. Alright, so I've laid out a couple of the farms that I wanted to do. So automated process of doing some things, but so my first well, pretty much my first farm was the iron farm. As soon as, you know, been mining for a day or two, had enough redstone, and I could knock together an iron farm. It was actually fairly simple, you know. In the grand scheme of things, not a lot of redstone. It's just getting up high and placing things and moving a whole heap of villages. Actually, you could actually consider the villager farm was the first farm, because I needed to set up a villager spawner and harvest those villagers for my farm. I then put together a cow farm because I needed more leather, and the byproduct of that is meat, cooked steaks. So yeah, what I'll do, I'll end up showing, like, I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys my different farms, different things that I've been doing through some of the last episodes. But yeah, this is the iron farm, the cow farm. I then put together, I was searching through a mine shaft and I found a skeleton spawner and a cave spider spawner. And yeah, so I was able to put them both together and be able to show, you know, make it a lot easier so we can, like, take out some spiders here and get a whole heap of bone for bone meal. And so Leash has sort of taken over that sort of stuff because she needed more bone meal than that. But yeah, I'll put that together. We've got the villager spawner. I've been using them. I've made a whole heap of librarians, farmers, a few stone cutters, but yeah, mainly librarians because I wanted all the books and stuff. So that was probably the biggest one, the best one. And then this one here is the gunpowder farm, which I'm going to set up another one here, mob spawner farm. So I've shown you guys that one. So then I put together the gold farm and had to redo it because of 1.16, but that is fine. So made it not so much better, similar, but it definitely looks better. Visually, I will show you that later. So what I'll do, I will go and light these ones up. It didn't really show it up as well as I wanted, but at night you'll probably be able to see it. So they're lit up, okay. Now, these ones here, so the carrot farm is kind of a byproduct of my villager farm. So eventually I will want to make these mutually exclusive. So like have my own villager just farming carrots, going straight into hoppers to my storage area over here in the shopping, in the industrial district here. Same as a potato farm. So carrot and potatoes. Don't really use potatoes, but I think I just I'll get it together just in case. But yeah, so carrot and potatoes. With all the carrots and the gold, I'll be able to make golden carrots. And I can also trade with some of my farmer villagers. I think it's 3 emeralds for 3 golden carrots. So I can, you know, get them fairly easily. And it's not a drama. I will then want to make a wood farm, which I've pointed out over that way. So the wood itself as well as saplings. So I'll have that all set up over there, and I'll go through that. And while I'm here, the pumpkin farm, a sugarcane farm, a cactus farm, and I haven't got a melon, but they will all be in this area in this area here somewhere. So probably 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in quadrants. But yeah, so as a byproduct of that, I'll be able to make paper and gunpowder to make rockets. So yeah, not so much a farm that I can automate with the paper, but it's just what I can make off that, as well. Sugar and spider eyes to make the spider eyes for certain potions, all that sort of stuff. So I'm not going to go through and make every single byproduct of sugarcane, but yeah, it's just an idea. But from here, this is representing my piglin farm. piglin trading area, rather. So this is a really easy way of getting the crying obsidian, as well as many other things. But the crying obsidian is probably the hardest thing to make. You can get that and the glowstones, and make respawn anchors for in the nether. So that's definitely very handy. It has helped me out a lot. It's definitely helped Damo out heaps because he's died a lot. But yeah, so they're the ideas there. That's sort of what I want to set out in here. But yeah, that will be, I've got it. I want to make it, I want to improve it and make it better with my mob spawner. It's going to be over in that direction. Yep. Okay, so I'll just sort of point these out. These are sort of low priority sort of ones. So I've got a kelp farm. Don't need it. If I can figure out how to make an experience farm with all that, I don't even know if that works anymore in 1.16. But the experience farm where it cooks these or something, and then you gain the experience from that, I'm not sure. I'm just going to leave that for now, but I have the space. Just over here there's a bay. I'll be able to set it up in there somewhere. What is this? What's it called? Phantom membrane. So the phantom membrane itself, there is a way to do it with like glass and water and all that sort of stuff. I've seen it done. So it can, I might do it if I really need phantom membranes for certain potions, but it's not a priority. I'm not too worried about it. Bamboo farms. I can do it. It's fairly simple. I can set up a 3x3 block that does it. It's not a high priority again. It's bamboo. I can just run around, knock a whole heap of these down and build whatever I need to build with, like say, I need to build scaffolding or something like that. So, not a big thing. And I don't really have anything that needs a whole lot of smelting or fire for smelting anything down. So, low priority. So this here, these three specifically, are my next 3 jobs that I want to do. So this with a skeleton farm, so the with a head itself to make beacons. I will hopefully do that with Damo one weekend. Hopefully we can smash it out one weekend. That'd be awesome. But yeah, so, and well, yeah, I guess these are both, you get a whole heap of coal from the with the skeletons as a byproduct, as well as the bones. So you get a fair bit of good stuff off these. But the heads, the beacons, are the main thing. Yeah, so with them, I'm going to be making hopefully first, I'll make a wither rose farm. So before I can actually do these, I need to make a wither rose farm. There's a slime in there somewhere. So, I don't have any wither roses, and I don't even have a regular rose from the iron farm. So that is now symbolizing the wither rose farm somehow, sort of. Just grabbed over there. But yeah, so this will be the wither rose farm. Hopefully, I can get that done this week before Damo and I do that. Yeah, so wither rose farm, a lot of involved, but I've done some research, and I will definitely find out the links, and I'll send you the links. Put the links in descriptions of any videos that I put together. But yeah, so that will hopefully be done this week, and then eventually this sea lantern represents a guardian farm. And again, I have an idea. I have a ocean monument laid out. It's half dug out essentially. Leash and I went in and took care of the ancient guardians, or the grand guardian, whatever they're called. We got rid of them, and I was able to mine and clean out a whole lot with some sponges and whatnot. But yeah, so I will get in there to the guardian farm, get that all knocked out, and yeah, hopefully, because I really like these sea lanterns here, They're beautiful light source, and just the colouring of it just makes it look nice and clean. So I'm gonna get a whole heap of them. That's my main sort of thing. The dark prismarine looks good. The other prismarines one looks good, especially with the ink farm and all that. They look so much nicer. But yeah, so that is the vision board. Yeah, it's a vision board. It's going to be a vision board now. That is the vision board. The top lot of farms have been done, and yeah. So let me know in the comments what you think needs to be added to our vision board. What farms, what jobs, those sort of things. Definitely know I need a mob farm there. These little farms here. Villager farms over there. Yeah, so that is going to make my life so much easier once all these are not ticked off. So this is definitely the plan for this season. Okay, so from here we're going to go and do a bit of a fly around and see what everyone else has been up to. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so we're back in the nether, and I have spent so much time in here. With my trading, I ended up getting soul speed. So I've got soul speed 3 on my boots. And as you can see, they're netherite boots. They are awesome. They shouldn't disappear on me at all unless they despawn. So hopefully not hopefully that won't happen. So that's like a fairly quick way. I'll show you that a little bit later. But this has been the update to my experience farm. So I made a big pixel piglin head, just, you know, because I like it. I thought it'd be awesome. And I've also surrounded the elevator, or our what is it, bamboo scaffolding elevator there, with glass. We've had a couple of times where people have been hit halfway up, especially on my as you can see at the top of the screen there, my platforms where it catches piglins as they just walk off aimlessly and land on those platforms there, and that collects a bit more gold. Not sure if I can't really test it to see how much more gold we get, but it's a little bit more. But yeah, so all the redstone's still exposed at the back here, which is a bit annoying. I think, I don't know, it just looks a bit weird if I end up putting like a something over the back here, maybe a cape. Or what about a big red cape or something? That'd be cool. But yeah, so I've got this rubbish bin set up. It's actually empty now. That's good. And I've got it set up so that there's a line that comes out the back here that locks the system here. We have had a couple of times where people have died up the top there somehow, whether they died from piglins attacking them or whatever. So yeah, and items have fallen in here, but luckily there's a lock system that locks this hopper here. It doesn't allow anything into the dispenser to be thrown into the lava. And every now and again you got to come in here and check, because the piglin heads lock up this system, so they can't actually be dispensed. So we'll go inside here. We've got double doors here. Andy Sandy's Experience Farm. That's my entrance into there, the staff only access. And then as you look over here, we have a respawn anchor. Right click on that, it sets your respawn point. So in case you do die here or in the area, you'll get respawned here. And there are 4 charges in here. You use glowstone block to recharge this. So really it's pretty cheap to restone and have a permanent respawn anchor in this area. And so before you head up, please make sure you flick this down, so that activates and locks that hopper. And so yeah, you don't lose any of your gear into the lava there. So you right click on that, make sure your respawn point is active here, close the doors, and then flick that up. And again, nothing's really changed up there. I did play around with textures. I don't know, I thought this would be kind of cool. But yeah, so you head up do your thing, come back down, flick that off. Well, actually, before you do that, it is better if if you don't die up there, that's fine. Come down, flick that off, let everything feed into there. If this circuit is all lit up, then it's probably something in here locking it up. Take that out and let it all feed through. But yeah, if you don't lose anything, that's fine. And flick that back up and let it go. And then this is the results of that. So all the gold that I get from there, I put through the system here. So this is my piglin trading hall. Oh, you suck. And we'll give it a quick fly around. I haven't finished it, so bear with me on that. But I put a whole heap of fires around just to make it look cool. And as you can see on the top here, got a nice sort of red glass, and you can hear them in there. But I haven't finished covering all this up. I haven't got an idea of the basic sort of design around that. So, well, I'll be doing this eventually, but this is the main part that I wanted people to see. And yeah, so this is all my building supplies, but I will quickly show you what's inside. Alright, so we have 4 piglins on this side and 4 piglins on that side, and they all will trade. I don't think I have any gold in here. I put gold into these hoppers and they feed into that hopper at the back, the droppers in the back there. They drop the gold onto a pressure plate, which then they pick up. Once the pressure comes off that pressure plate, another lot of gold falls onto the pressure plates in the back there. Yeah, if you need me to do up a quick sort of tutorial on how all this is put together, let me know, put it in the comments. But you know, there's that many people out there that have put together these things. You know, have a look around, see what other people are doing. But yeah, so here we have all the piglins, and when they get given gold, they have a look at it, check, make sure it's actually gold, and they drop items, randomized items. There's a lot of items that they can drop, and a lot of it is very useful. So they drop that, it goes into hoppers that are down the bottom here, and they feed all the way back into the back room there. So that is, again, staff only back room here. So this here, if you want, come and have a look in here, but this is the staff room only. And yeah, might be able to show you guys or give things away. There's that much stuff here. I'll actually show you right now. So here is the back room, and so I've got some of the vines that come down from the roof. What are they called? Crimson vines or something, which look awesome. Do I have one? No. But yeah, they look awesome. They just make the room look a little bit nicer. I could probably put some more around here, I think, but that's alright. But yeah, so I've got hoppers that come in back here, and then these lights indicate if there's stuff coming through the system. So when these light up, means there's things moving through the system. It then goes up into a loop around the top, and the items get fed around and distributed into their boxes. We have gravel, soul sand, as you're seeing, all the soul sand that's out there, that's my now highway. The leather, that's just insane, the amount of leather that comes through the system, and I have put so much gold to these guys. Yeah, that's just crazy. The nether brick, this will definitely be used in my build for the wither skeletons, to make just more spawning areas for, or actually I might need netherrack to put wither roses on. Oh, I'll fix something out with these nether brick. I use them in the build of this place here, so yeah, it's alright. String, didn't need it, but it's good to have it. Quartz, definitely good to have. I don't really need to go, if I don't need to, I won't go into the nether, but this is definitely nice. Fire charges, kind of cool. Never really used them before. Might be able to use them for fireworks, but what else? Ender pearls, very good to have. I might be able to, oh, I don't know, use them for something. It's good to have, I guess. Magma cream, you can use them to make either potions or, oh, what else can they be used for? Making magma blocks. Have 4 of them in a square, make a magma block. Iron, I should transfer that into iron bars. That'd be good. Crying obsidian, here we go. So that's why I sort of, you know, when I was first had this running, I had like maybe 10 crying obsidian after all the gold that I put through. But after a while, I got a fair bit more crying obsidian. So it's good to have all this sort of stuff. Definitely the glowstone dust for potions and for more glowstone bricks. Or glowstones, I guess they're called. Obsidian, that's handy to have. And this is awesome. Look at all the soul speed boots. So 1s, 2s, and 3s. And then all the potions of fire resistance. So many splash potions and other potions that I've now increased to 8 minutes with a bit of redstone dust. And yeah, that definitely helps out when we go through the nether. And yeah, so eventually I'll finish up this outside edge, make it all look awesome, and the inside. And I love this flooring. This is just basalt, polished basalt, and you know, kind of looks like the rings of a tree, like a petrified wood or something like that. It looks awesome. But yeah, this is what I've been working on this week, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit more out of it, I think. But I don't even know if I need to put much more gold through this. I've got heaps, so much stuff I won't even be able to use it all. Might have to start a shop or something. Alright, we'll keep going on. Here we go. Yee-hoo! I look like the $6 million man. Oh, there we go. Now let's check it out. Look how fast I can go. So, I think sometimes I'm going to have to save my rockets and just use the highway thing. So, wow, traveling on ice is faster even without a boat. Okay. That's fine. I just thought people would like, oh, I think someone's taken a set of boots. That's cool. So, oh, okay. So you can still set up the ice with the boats and all that sort of stuff. But hell, this is a byproduct of a shop sort of thing. These are all byproducts of my shop. The piglin trading area. So, whatever. From our place, this is our portal here. It goes to the squid farm. We'll duck in here and I'll quick sort of... Alright, here we are. This is the squid farm. So, I might just quickly sleep while I'm here. Alright. Here we are in the squid farm. So I've set up... I helped Leash with some of the designs of this. I'm not sure exactly who she watched to get an idea of this, but essentially there are 2x1 blocks of water, and the squid will be able to spawn in that, even if it's flowing, anything like that. So we essentially had to dry out a whole river, 128 blocks each direction, and this is the only spot that they can spawn in. And so each layer, and there's a fair few layers, there's about 6 or 7 layers, I'm not exactly sure, you just get, I don't know, the amount of wood. We cut those trees out like 7 or 8 times, replanted them all, let them regrow. They're all 5 blocks apart. You know, so much wood was used, and we made all these wood signs, layers. Then these doors, these gates allow everything to transfer between. You have to open them all up. I ended up putting my conduit. I put my conduit in here, dug it all down, got all the water in place, set it all up. And then right down the bottom there, as you can see, there's a magma platform where they will fall off, or fall out of the spawning areas here, down here, and land on there. And it might be a little bit laggy, but yeah. So this is the collection area. Just a single minecart running up on a single track of loops. You can see there, loops back to there to the drop-off area. And so, yeah. And this is all, again, I had to go through here and put torches everywhere. I should put a torch up there to stop mobs from spawning and reduce the spawns that are in this area and all that sort of stuff. So there was so much work. It took me literally a whole week. Leash and I digging this all out, building all the wood, doing all that sort of stuff, late nights, that sort of stuff. And then and then yeah, so it's actually fairly quick once it all once you get it set up in the right spot and do all that sort of stuff. It's actually fairly quick. But what I might do, I'm gonna take that. I helped build this. I'm gonna take it. I'm not doing anything with it. There we go. So they spawn in their cubes, in their rectangles, and then they sort of fall down the holes through there. And so I've set up so this block is exactly 23 blocks away from the edge of the water there. So supposedly they spawn between 23 and 33 blocks. So that should hopefully encompass that whole area. So hopefully, while I'm standing here, I'm getting a whole heap of drops there. Well, I haven't seen any on the top surface. They could have spawned in the other layers, but let's go down and check this out. Oh, wow. I think that's... I'll have to double check. Might have been a whole nother stack. And some? Yeah, could have been. Ah, we'll find out. While I was over here, while I was coming up from the farm over here, I do remember Seb had a farm that he was building over here, and this is a hoglin farm. So he asked me to put a AFK ladder up there, and yeah, so that's the nether ceiling all the way up there. So down here got cooked pork chop and leather. That's awesome. So we will go up here. There we go, look at them. Nice. They go down, drop all their meat and leather. That's essentially what I'll have to do. And we are back in the shopping district. Alright, so nothing's really changed over here. So we've got Simo Cloud there. He said he's making a shop. I'm not sure where he's putting it. Cool. Alright, so let's have a quick look around here. Ow. Okay, so no shop over here I can see. Oh, look at that. What's that? What is that? It looks like a block of some kind. Let's go check that out. Alright, so basalt and cobblestone. Okay. Oh, it kind of looks like a dropper. That's cool. Okay. Oh, alright. So dropper, some sort of redstone contraption. So maybe it's a redstone shop. That'd be handy. We'll have to ask Simo. But well, we'll find out exactly what happens once the shop's built. But yeah, definitely. That's cool. I like that little face. Awesome. Alright, another shop. That's good. We'll duck over here. So, Chrisica, she's on holidays. Same with Hell Demon 66. So they're on holiday. Sure, yeah, so Galaxy's put all these up. So Fortune 3 book for a diamond, a mending book for a diamond, and 20 bookshelves. I think I can get those for him. I'll probably be able to get that. No, I shouldn't get distracted. I need to get this I need to get this all done. Alright, I just wanted to show you quickly, hey kitty cat. Just wanted to show you quickly the iron farm. You guys have probably seen it every time I come through that portal. But this iron farm is fairly easy to make. Really, the only redstone is just up here, and it's just, you know, going around in a circle for Terry there in his minecart. And then, as soon as the zombie pops up there, he scares the 3 villagers that are up in there, and creates a iron golem right there. And yeah, it's definitely very handy to have all that iron when you start out. You got a lot of stuff that you can make with iron. But yeah, so I believe that's probably one of the first farms that I will be making anytime I start out Minecraft again. If I was to start again, maybe in the next season. But yeah, so that is that one there, and I'll just duck down here and I'll show you. So this abandoned mine shaft here had cave spider spawner, and a skeleton spawner right there. So skeleton spawner there, they come down, they come into this water elevator here. They go shoot up there and then drop onto the magma blocks there and get killed. And then the spiders come up here. We can kill them for their experience. Mainly their experience that we're worried about. And then here we have heaps of string. And yeah, and then skeleton spawner, if they end up hitting there, you can hit them for their experience as well. And then they drop bones. There you go, you can hear it. Yeah. Give them a smack. There you go. Get some bows, get some arrows. Mainly the bones are the main thing that we want. But yeah, so all the bones there, which is what we wanted out of this farm here. But yeah, alright. We'll probably head back over to the slime farm, the industrial district. Hey guys, well thank you for joining us on creation of this vision board here for all our little farms that we're going to have in this industrial district. Thanks for coming along with us to fix this slime farm here. If you liked the content, you'd like to see more of it, let me know. Put a comment in the description, hit that like button, even subscribe if you want to. So yeah, my name is Handy Sandy. We are on the Nomad Coast. Get onto Twitter, get onto Reddit. Come talk to us on those platforms, and you can probably come and join us yourself. So, thank you for joining us, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Cheers guys, bye.